Where am I? What happened? The divine stone fusion was successful.
Tie him up for me. Old geezer. Are you going to pay back the money or not? Pay or not, pay or not. Bring her up. Daughter. Your daughter has grown up to be quite a beauty. Look at her face. So delicate and charming. Let go, let her go. You beast. How about this? Let her entertain my brothers for a while. Absolutely not. If we sell her to a brothel, we won't ask you for the interest. How about it? Absolutely not. Let her go. I'll give it, I'll give it. Hurry up, old kin. Hand it over, old kin. Lord Zhao. I've given you the property deed. Please, let my daughter go. You really are a fool. Take Kinyi away. You animals. Let go.
Let's see who dares.
And who do I have here? So it's the living corpse. Who was lying on the bed? You've actually woken up?
I have actually returned to 400 years ago. Sister, mother, father. In this life, I will surely protect you all.
Son, don't worry about us. Hurry, go to the authorities.
Son, you've finally woken up.
Father, mother, I am back.
It's good to be back.
Get him. Finish this brat off.
You dare harm my kin? Unforgivable. Kneel.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Break.
Brother.
Sister. Mother, father.
Son, you've woken up.
You've finally woken up.
As expected. This sorcery has a time limit. This feud between us today is settled. Give it to me, Lord Zhao. Finish him, Lord Zhao.
You are looking for death.
Good. Lord. Have mercy, Lord. Son, the Zhao family is powerful. We cannot afford to offend them. Let him go.
That's right, brother.
Lord, since ancient times, it is only right to pay one's debts. It is a heavenly principle. I am merely following orders. Right. Lord, this is the debt note. Please take it. Lord, can we leave now?
Did I say you could leave?
Do you know who I am backed by? You're going to be young Master Zhao.
This slap was for Zhao Qingyun. Go back and tell him. I will pay him a visit to express my thanks another day.
Withdraw. Son, you've been in a coma for a year. How did you master such peerless martial arts?
Younger. You fell down the hillside. And it was Chen Yongliang who saved you.
Over 400 years ago, it was this scoundrel Chen Yongliang who pushed me off the cliff. And yet he played the part of a good man.
Son, it's good to be back. Son, brother,
Son,
what is wrong?
Nothing. I just need to regulate my chat. It is said there are millions of planes in the world. Have I been reborn into another plane? Has my cultivation been suppressed by the heavenly Tao of this realm? I should focus on my cultivation and restore my strength.
Mother,
my lady,
Mother,
quickly, help her into the room. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
oh no. I still cannot channel my true essence.
where are the people from the Chen family? Get out here.
Sister Son, why have you brought your daughter here?
Old Chen, don't act as if we are close.
Hello, Auntie.
Greetings! You are actually still alive? After being a vegetable for a whole year. You actually woke up?
Sister Son, my son waking up is a joyous occasion for our family. You brought your daughter to offer congratulations, right?
Congratulations. Old Chen, we are here today to call off the engagement.
Mother, don't be so harsh with your tone. After all, our two families have been family friends for generations.
Daughter, if I am not harsh, do you expect me to let you live a life of hardship in their home?
The film was translated and narrated by M. Meaning.
Long Yingyan, the Long family's only daughter. Long Yue,
Call me Long Yinying. So you are the Jin Yang that I am betrothed to.
are they just lookalikes? What betrothal?
Son, your mother and your aunt were close friends, which is why they set this engagement. These past few years, their family has advanced by leaps and bounds, while our family has declined day by day. So, them calling off the engagement is only to be expected.
Old Chen, our stations are not matched. You can only blame your Chen family for not being ambitious enough. Now, there are many prominent families who want to marry into our Long family. This ill-fated connection should be cut off completely.
Jin Yang, don't blame my mother for her harsh words. I prefer powerful martial practitioners. And furthermore, I do not accept marrying someone I do not know at all.
Boy of the Chen family. Someone like you, a simple-minded tenant farmer, should just find a nice girl and live a simple life. Our Long family is far beyond your reach.
Mother, we came here to discuss this properly, not to bully others with our status.
My dear daughter, if we spoke properly, would these peasants ever agree to call off the engagement?
Miss Lon, do you realize that having an engagement broken in the capital is a great humiliation?
Our Long family broke the agreement first. This is 1,000-year-old green dragon grass, which grows in the barren, frozen lands. Consider it compensation for breaking the engagement.
Green dragon grass. The Long family is certainly generous. If I have this immortal herb to assist me, that it will bolster my cultivation significantly. Then, Miss Lon, since you are so insistent, I shall not refuse your offer.
Are you certain about this?
Certain.
This millennium-old green dragon grass is the price for ending our engagement, is it not?
I am certain.
You need not worry about anything else.
Surely there isn't more green dragon grass.
As for this green dragon grass, there is indeed only this one stalk.
My dear daughter. Do you see? People like them. If you give them an inch, they will only take a mile. Now that the engagement is annulled, from this day forward, our families have nothing more to do with each other. I don't want to spend another second in this wretched rural backwater. Let's go.
Chen Yongliang.
Move! Get out of my way.
Mother,
Where did this unruly woman come from? You talk too much.
You dare strike me? Get him.
Chen Yongliang, what do you think you were doing?
Uncle Qin, this woman is arrogant and domineering. She simply doesn't know her place. I am merely teaching her a lesson.
That is still no reason for you to lay a hand on her.
The deed is done. What more could she possibly want?
Chen Yongliang. It has been a long time.
Qin Yang, you actually woke up?
Qin Yang, while you were in a coma, Yongliang has been coming over to help the family. You have made yourself a good brother.
Father, he is nothing but a wolf in sheep's clothing. A year ago, it was he who pushed me off the cliff.
That can't be. How is that even possible?
Since you have already woken up, Qin Yang, I really have nothing left to hide.
Chen Yongliang, you truly are a shameless scoundrel.
Today, I am taking my mother and sister with me. My sister has a yin-heavy constitution, and my mother was cultivated by the patriarch into a blood slave to be a vessel for our family's lineage cultivation. Qin Yang, you possess neither internal energy nor spiritual energy. If you drain your mother's blood dry and hand over your sister to me, I might consider sparing your life.
You are truly naive.
It seems you prefer the hard way. Since you already know, this time, you are finished.
Although I have lost all my cultivation, I have fused with this divine stone, and my physical strength remains unmatched.
Qin Yang, go to your grave. How can this be? The patriarch was right, you cannot be left alive. You, someone who was in a coma, have such strength upon waking? Who exactly are you?
Who am I? I am who I am. I am Qin Yang.
this Qin Yang is actually a powerful martial practitioner.
You despicable coward. I will kill you right now.
Brother Qin, spare me. Brother Qin, all of this was forced upon me by the patriarch. Please, spare me this once.
Was there some hidden reason that I was knocked off the peak of Nanshan? Could it be that I misjudged you?
Strike. Welcome, patriarch. The patriarch is arriving. Qin Yang, you are doomed. Who are you? That you could force my great-grandson to use the spirit talisman I gave him?
I am Qin Yang.
What? You are still not dead? That wretch failed to kill you after all. Do you not realize that spiritual energy in this world has withered? I am already the strongest cultivator in this world. I have roamed the four seas and have never met an equal. Since you, a lowly mortal, remain so stubbornly delusional, then this seat shall erase you from this world.
Well struck.
You wretch, you have a death wish. Under my Shura palm, be reduced to dust. Such a powerful body. You are actually a master of body cultivation. It seems this great-grandson's body is far too frail.
Sword, come.
Borrow the wind.
Be careful.
What is that?
It's a magical artifact he condensed. It has immense power. A single strike could shatter a soul.
Many thanks to young Master Jin for the rescue.
This brat, how is he so powerful? He is unscathed even after my attack.
Xingju, do not use this borrowed body technique again. Bring your true form here.
You have some insight for a brat. But it is a pity that you are foolish and arrogant. Your cultivation in this life will always be limited. Why not hand over your mother and sister? I might be persuaded to take you under my tutelage, just as the mysterious great cultivator said. This person is indeed remarkable.
Even with your cultivation reaching the pinnacle, you would at most reach the Nascent Soul stage. You want me to be your disciple? Delusional. Go to your death.
Wait! How about we strike a deal?
What deal?
You release my descendants, and I will let them go.
That is truly a pipe dream. With me here, how could I fail to protect them?
Junior, if I were to force a self-detonation, they would certainly perish. Brad, you surely wouldn't want your family to be buried with you, would you? 3 months from now, when I emerge from seclusion, shall we battle again?
What this old Tao says has some merit. I am currently relying only on physical strength, without mana. It is difficult to keep everyone safe. Very well if it weren't for the fact that this battle would bring collateral damage. I would take your life now.
3 months from now, we shall fight to the death.
To think such a cultivator exists in the mortal realm. Could he be related to that mysterious figure? I must now resume my cultivation and explore the mysteries of this divine stone.
This regarding that marriage contract. Let us discuss it further. Let us choose an auspicious date.
What auspicious date? Wasn't you here to call off the engagement?
I was just addled, that's all. I've come to visit my future son-in-law.
Didn't you say the Qin family was beneath the Long family?
Worthy nephew Qin Yang is so talented. I'm just afraid the Long family isn't good enough for you.
Then why now? Do you suddenly think we are?
Our two families have a marriage contract after all. I was just addled earlier. Brother-in-law, worthy nephew Qin Yang is so formidable, yet you kept it hidden all this time. That's not very honorable of you.
I had no idea either.
I do not agree to this marriage.
I didn't agree to it either.
Worthy nephew, because of you, our Long family
The film
has
was
offended the patriarch
translated
of the Chen
and
family.
narrated
You wouldn't just
by
stand by and watch us
media.
perish, would you?
That is your own concern. What does it have to do with me?
Son, I think you should just agree to it.
Worthy nephew, you have an agreement with that Chen patriarch for a battle in 3 months' time. I can provide you with a prime location for cultivation to aid your practice. How does that sound?
I can't stay at home anymore. I might as well go and see. Then, I can ensure your safety. As for the marriage, we shall discuss it another time.
Very well, worthy nephew, come to our estate tomorrow to discuss the details.
Young Master Chin, thank you for your help. See you tomorrow.
To think that this Chen Yongliang was actually the one who tried to harm you.
Father, although Chen Xingju has challenged me to a battle in 3 months, there's no guarantee he won't resort to treachery. I am thinking I must arrange a secure place for you all to settle down.
If all else fails, we can stay at the drunken Immortal Pavilion. Surely they wouldn't dare kill in broad daylight. But staying there will cost a significant amount of silver. Our family truly has no money right now.
I will find a way to deal with the silver. My body, having fused with the divine stone, is actually capable of using spiritual energy to condense spirit stones.
Brother, I'm hungry. I want a bun.
All right, wait for me a moment.
Okay.
Little lady. You must be that King Yi.
Who are you all?
We've been following you for so long. Finally, we found you. We are from the Fenjian sect. Our sect master has ordered that we bring you back.
I don't know any Fengyan sect. Let me go.
That is not up to you. Take her away now. The sect master said she has a very powerful brother.
Let me go. I'm not going. Let me go.
Woman, stop screeching and be quiet.
I only went to buy a bun. And already, someone is here causing trouble.
Who are you to dare ruin the Fenjian sect's business?
Brother, they just wouldn't listen and tried to drag me away.
Do you know who we are? We're from the Fenjian sect. Our backer is the Zhao family of the capital. If you dare provoke us, you won't even have a place to be buried.
Sorry, did that slap hurt?
You dare offend the Zhao family? You are truly arrogant. You're finished, kid.
Whoever you are. If you dare touch my sister, you deserve to be destroyed.
Arrogant, truly arrogant. Utterly arrogant. Tear him limb from limb. Chop him up and feed him to the dogs.
Careful, brother. They're all Ruthless characters.
A bunch of ignorant ants. You dare brandish your claws before me.
What kind of dark sorcery is this? What nonsense are you spouting? This man is clearly a cultivator. Do not be rude. Wait for the cultivator to show mercy. Forgive us for our offense. Big brother, why? Must we beg for his mercy? We are brothers, let's unite and fight him together.
I can spare you. But your leader must cut off his own arm.
From today on, you will be the boss. Just one arm, that is all it takes. Many thanks for your leniency, boss. As the saying goes, brothers are like limbs. So, I'm afraid I must ask for you to take this blow, kid. Cultivator, is this enough?
Stop right there.
What other instructions do you have, cultivator?
I see that in your hand. The compass is a treasure. Hand it over to me.
That won't do. If we lose this compass, our lives will be forfeit. If the cultivator wants it, just give it to him.
Good, now get lost. This is a fine treasure indeed. To think the divine stone could actually react. Hello, is anyone here?
Qin Yang, young Master Chen, you've finally arrived. You've kept me waiting.
Hello, Miss Long. Is that you? You're...
Why be so distant? Just call me Ying Ying. Come in and sit down.
We have a guest.
I am Qin Yang, here to see Yan's son.
So you are the Qin Yang, who is engaged to Ying Ying?
That is correct.
This engagement, I have never approved of it. My son-in-law must be a powerhouse in his own right. A person like you, without any cultivation. Marrying my daughter will destroy the Long family. And will destroy your Qin family as well. Go back.
Father, Qin Yang is very capable. You just haven't seen it yourself. Even the Qin family's elders were beaten back by him.
My dear daughter, you have likely been deceived. That Chen Yongliang and him have been childhood friends from the start. It is 9 times out of 10. He is just acting to trick you.
Acting. If I hadn't been looking for Anson to strike a deal, I wouldn't have bothered with your long family at all.
Reverse psychology doesn't work on me. Before I decide to lay a hand on you, you better get out of here right now.
Father, please don't be so skeptical. Of those young masters you mentioned, I don't like any of them. If I had to choose, I would certainly choose Jin Yang.
My dear daughter, how could your father not know? But now the Martial Arts Association is under the control of the Zhao family, and your father refuses to defect to them. If something were to happen to me, what would become of you and your mother? Without any protection?
What kind of power is this martial arts association? After my family died in my previous life, I entered the world of cultivation and traveled the path of cultivation, during which I met Long Yue and Sukiyaokia. I never expected that this rebirth would change so much.
You are just a tenant farmer, so it is normal that you wouldn't know. The ancient martial alliance is the place where martial artists of the Chinayawan kingdom gather. Forget it, I suppose you don't even know what a martial artist is.
How does this martial arts association compare to that Chen Xingju of the Chen family?
That is nonsense. The Martial Arts Association can be wiped out by the ancestor Chen Xingju with a flick of his finger.
Then for me, this martial arts association can also be wiped out with a flick of a finger.
Kin family boy, I don't know what methods you used to hoodwink my wife and my daughter.
And narrated
You,
by
a mere tenant farmer, can destroy the Martial Arts Association. I absolutely do not believe it.
I believe it.
Truly, a daughter grown is like water poured out. You are beyond saving.
Uncle, rest assured, if the Zhao family dares to deal with you, I will definitely keep my promise and wipe them from this world.
How incredibly arrogant. In the Martial Arts Association, any random martial artist could easily beat you to the ground. Yet you are still here spouting such tall tales.
I am not spouting tall tales. Forget about the Martial Arts Association. Even if Chen Xingju himself came, I wouldn't even bat an eye.
Ridiculous. Chen Xingju is the strongest Taoist cultivator of this era, with unfathomable abilities. My Long family is trapped by the Martial Arts Association, precisely because we fear the Chen family ancestor behind the Martial Arts Association.
Father, Qin Yang's strength is truly immense. I have seen it for myself, and some of the spiritual stones you are cultivating with were given to you by him.
Impossible, absolutely impossible. Chen Xingju became famous 300 years ago, and by chance entered the path of immortality. He is the #1 person of this era. Daughter, how can you be so foolish? Even if he has a few spirit stones, he was just found by sheer coincidence. Why are you laughing?
It's nothing. This is my marriage contract with Miss Long. If you don't like it, then tear it up.
Fine, enough. Get out. A brash young man who only knows how to spout arrogant nonsense is fit to be with my daughter? It's nothing but a delusional fantasy.
Very well. Farewell.
Qin Yang, don't leave. My father doesn't believe it, but I do.
Elder Long, trust you've been well. Zhao Yang, you bastard. Coming to my Long manor, what is your intent? You're the bastard. Elder, trust you've been well. I suggest you join our Zhao family soon, to spare your family from suffering along with you. What the Zhao family is doing is despicable and shameful. I will absolutely never cast my lot with them. Then today, I will wipe out your Long family. From this day forward, there will be no Long family left in the capital. Qin Yang, you're actually here too? What a day this is. It's perfect to send you all to the afterlife together.
I'll slaughter you like a dog. But I don't really want to get involved in the Long family's affairs today. It's best you don't disturb me.
Don't talk to me about getting involved. Someone kill this Qin Yang first. Chop him into pieces to avenge my injuries. Qin Yang, do you see? Without any strength, still being with my daughter will only bring ruin to your Qin family. I will hold them off in a moment. The two of you go through the back door and leave here immediately.
Father,
Don't worry, I won't die just yet. A lone tiger cannot fight off a pack of wolves. Long Zhao, I heard long ago that you were injured. I imagine you can barely maintain the strength of a grandmaster now, right? Zhao Yang, you scoundrel. Even if I am injured, I will still tear you and your pack of stray dogs to shreds. Attack.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Brothers, don't be afraid. This Long Zhao is already at the end of his rope. He is sure to die today.
Father, how are you, Father? Qin Yang,
It's hard to refuse such beauty.
Elder Wei, are you alright? I didn't expect the Long family to have such a young expert here today. Qin Yang, this person is a great elder of the Martial Arts Association, one of the top experts in the world. Even if you have some martial arts skills, you won't be able to defeat him. I just exchanged blows with him and drained a good portion of his internal energy. If he were to recover, we would surely perish.
Uncle, there is no need to worry. This man possesses only mediocre skills. How could it be easy for him to kill me?
You arrogant brat. What time do you think it is? Stop joking around.
Worthy nephew, you have already reached the land of cultivation. I've already made the arrangements. Worthy nephew, our agreement. Is it now in effect?
Madam Long, you have arrived just in time. I, Wei Sanliang, am here today. Everyone present here will be finished.
What a joke. With me here. Wiping out your martial arts association will be as easy as turning over my hand. Dao Heart seeds the demon. Rise.
How profound is my internal energy? How could a brazen little thief like you ever hope to compete with it? Come over here and meet your end. Elder Wei, don't hit me. I will kill you, you cowardly little thief, first. Elder Wei, why are you hitting me? It's me, Zhao Yang. Elder Wei, we are on the same side. Same side. When you were bragging, you were quite capable, weren't you? It is too late to beg for mercy now.
what has happened to Wei Sanliang?
He has fallen for my illusion technique. He thinks his own people are his enemies.
Worthy nephew is truly impressive.
Long Zhao, today, you have fallen into my hands. Elder Wei, we are on the same side. Same side, don't hit me. I know that you, Long Zhao, were on our side before. But now, if you do not pledge loyalty to young Master Zhao, you are my enemy. Don't hit me. Long Zhao, today your daughter will also fall into my clutches. How could I bear to strike Madame Long? Given Madame Long's beauty, I would like to find out today just how pleasurable life with Long Zhao usually is. Let me go. Let me go. Scream all you want. Let me go. Let me go. Even if you scream until your throat tears, no one will come to save you. It wasn't me. This.
This Wei Sanliang has such twisted tastes. Enough. Stop now.
Young Master Zhao, what brings you here? That Qin Yang and Long Zhao have already been crippled by me.
Well done. Go back and collect your reward.
To be able to resolve problems for young Master Zhao is this old man's honor.
If it were not for worthy nephew this time, our Long family would surely have been annihilated.
For me, it was just a small effort.
This young man is quite good. This marriage is worth considering.
Uncle, you have misunderstood. I did not come to fulfill the marriage arrangement. I am here to ask Aunt for the land of cultivation.
You are truly ungrateful. I don't know how many aristocratic young masters
The film was
want to marry me.
translated
Such a
and
great
narrated
opportunity.
by
And you won't
Media.
seize such a great opportunity.
Those who walk the path of cultivation should have fewer worldly attachments. In my past life, you died a tragic death. In this life, I shall sever your karmic ties and cut the cause and effect to ensure you are kept safe for a lifetime.
You really are a blockhead.
A prime spot for cultivation? It is located atop a mountain range. Worthy nephew, shall we head there now?
Very well.
Why hasn't this boss Hong arrived yet? He holds our Long family in such low regard. Does he have no respect? Does he even intend to remain in the business world?
These mountain annexes are indeed impressive. One can feel the spiritual energy the moment one steps inside.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Patriarch Long. Come, tell us about your annexes. What are the price points? Certainly. These annexes are built on various peaks, categorized according to the spiritual energy of each peak. The most expensive is 3 million taels of gold. The cheapest is this particular courtyard, at 100,000 taels of gold.
Looking at the topography on the map, the difference between the areas with the thinnest spiritual energy and those with the strongest is indeed quite significant.
That is true even though the properties here are expensive. Yet so many officials are scrambling to get in, just to move in.
Once inside this blessed land, one truly feels at ease in both body and mind.
Indeed.
It is a pity. But our Long family's assets have been targeted by the Martial Arts Association. And now we can only scrape together 300,000 taels of gold.
In that case, I recommend this property, an annex for 300,000 taels of gold. The spiritual energy is quite abundant.
Not bad, worthy nephew. What do you think?
I think this one is quite good right now.
This one. This has the thinnest spiritual energy, tucked between the mountain ranges, in the middle of a low-lying area. If you were going to cultivate, it would be better to buy something more expensive.
Indeed, our Long family is not short on this bit of money.
Yes.
A central location would be better. I want this one, the annex with the thinnest spiritual energy.
Very well, since you insist. We will not try to persuade you further.
Then, Qin Yang, regarding what we discussed.
No problem.
Good, since you agree, I will go buy this annex now. You can rest easy and cultivate here. The Long family still has matters to attend to, so we will not be coming back to say goodbye.
Understood.
After you, Patriarch and Matriarch Long. Very well.
Well, at least I have a place to stay now. Are you not leaving?
Living in the same house with a beauty like me. Aren't you happy about it? What is that look of disgust supposed to mean?
Women. Only slow down the speed of my cultivation.
You stubborn blockhead. Completely unromantic.
You should go find another courtyard to live in. Don't hinder my cultivation.
What are you drawing?
The Beijos Spirit Gathering Array. It can gather all the spiritual energy from the surrounding area.
I see. No wonder. You only wanted this central courtyard.
Smart. By the way, my sister still works at the Kiangxi workshop. I don't want her working so hard.
So I'll have her stop embroidery.
No. Buy the Kiangxi workshop instead, and make her the owner.
The film was translated
Better to strengthen my own
and
power first.
narrated by M. Media.
If that mysterious person from my past life appears again, how would I cope? Hello.
Hello, are you looking to fill a prescription?
Not filling one, but do you accept prescriptions here?
A prescription? Young man, what kind of prescription do you have?
A prescription that assists in the cultivation of a martial artist.
You know about martial artists?
Naturally, a martial artist's cultivation requires medicinal aid. Without a prescription, it is extremely difficult to cultivate. My prescription can significantly enhance a martial artist's cultivation results.
Impossible. The imperial physicians in the palace have all conducted research. There is absolutely no herbal medicine that can boost a martial artist's power. Don't try to fool me.
Is it real or fake? Why don't you take a look and find out?
This prescription of yours seems to have some merit. I must have my grandfather take a look. Grandfather! Grandfather, this is...
Another charlatan doctor from the streets, trying to swindle money.
But this prescription does indeed have some merit.
It seems the quality of fake prescriptions has improved recently.
Old man, why don't you believe me?
Boy, I've practiced medicine for 60 years and descend from imperial physicians. Your prescription might fool my granddaughter, but it won't fool me.
When I, Qing Yan, reached the foundation establishment stage, I studied medicine, relying on medicinal baths to nourish my body. Later, I inherited the Medicine Immortal's Medicine King Valley, relying on these precious medicinal herbs for cultivation. My cultivation speed advanced by leaps and bounds. You say this prescription of mine, how could it possibly be useless?
Young man, stop spouting such arrogant nonsense to trick me. Just grabbing a few herbs to strengthen the body and calling it cultivation. How could cultivation ever be that easy?
Take a look at the prescription yourself.
This really does have some merit.
Grandfather, is this prescription real?
You are truly a grand master. The effects of this prescription are terrifying. Whoever could develop such a formula must be an absolute genius in both martial arts and pharmacology.
Well, do you believe me now?
Grand Master, if you would only entrust this prescription to our Chinese medicine hall, we can offer you 50% of the profits. No, 70%. With this prescription, our medical clinic will become renowned.
How is that for a return?
This time, I will certainly make the Chinese medicine hall put up the funds. Our Chinese medicine hall will provide the capital. As the saying goes, the scholar is poor, but the warrior is rich. Martial practitioners are always wealthy. This medicine must be marketed as a high-end product. Let's set a small goal to start with. 30,000 taels a month.
30,000 taels of silver. That sounds like quite the deal.
What silver? I said 30,000 taels of gold.
Gold, fine. Then I shall hand over my prescription to your Chinese medicine hall later.
I will certainly ensure that you, Grand Master, earn a small fortune. If you have any other prescriptions related to martial arts or traditional medicine, please do not hesitate to bring them to me.
No problem, by the way. I need to ask you something. Do you happen to have Danchin and Quan Nu in stock?
These two medicinal herbs are extremely rare, but I can certainly keep an eye out for them for you.
Old Lin. So this is where you've been hiding. You really made me work to find you.
Who are you?
Where did this boorish peasant come from? I am Zhao Qingyun.
So you're that infamous Zhao Qingyun.
You have quite the nerve. This is the first time I've heard someone describe me like that. Young Master Zhao. This is the man. Qin Yang, the one Long Yingying is promised to. He spoke out of turn earlier, and was the waist I beat to within an inch of his life. So you're that Qin Yang, who got lucky enough to establish ties with the Long family? What a shame. The Long family will be wiped out soon.
Zhao Qingyun, you have already taken over the Martial Arts Association. Why come to the Chinese Medicine Hall now?
While the Martial Arts Association is a gathering place for martial practitioners of the Chinayawan Kingdom, it is far from enough to satisfy my appetite. I intend to take over this Chinese Medicine Hall as well.
Such arrogance. The Chinese Medicine Hall is the lifeblood of medicine in the Qianyuan Kingdom. To think you could take it over with just your Zhao family. I doubt that's possible.
I am well aware that the Zhao family alone cannot seize the Chinese medicine hall, but if the Fuzang kingdom sends martial practitioners to assist me, then annexing this hall will be effortless.
As long as these old bones of mine still draw breath, the Chinese medicine hall will never vanish.
These old bones of yours are certainly going to be broken. The Fuzang kingdom has several silver mines, and their ruler has promised that if I deliver all the TCM prescriptions to them and acknowledge Fuzang as the origin of traditional medicine, they will gift those mines to my Zhao family. By then, my Zhao family will be wealthier than the entire nation.
Don't you dare!
Wei Sanliang. Old Lin has reached the age to be buried. Send him on his way. Understood.
Grandfather, be careful. I'm calling for backup now.
Rest easy, Old Lin. So you have nothing to worry about. I will take good care of your granddaughter. Truly worthy of being a master of the Chinese medicine hall, with peerless medical skill and peak internal strength. It's a pity I only used 70% of my power just now. You see, you are old after all. Elder Lin, at your age. What are you still clinging to? Hand over the Chinese medicine hall. Send your granddaughter over, and I will let you spend your remaining years in peace. How about it?
Impossible.
Then today will be your death anniversary. Wei Sanliang, kill him. Cut off his head and display it to show my power. Yes, young Master Zhao.
There is an old saying in Qianyuan. To search high and low, only to find it without effort.
Qinyang, this Zhao Qingyun is not to be trifled with, and Wei Sanliang is a grand master. Let us join forces to break through and regroup at the Chinese Medicine Hall headquarters.
Don't worry, Elder Lin. These two pieces of trash can be wiped out by me with a flick of my hand.
Even facing death, you still spout arrogance. Wei Sanliang, finish him quickly, and afterwards, castrate this Qin Yang. Throw him into the Long family, and force Long Yingying to marry this castrated man. Then announce it to the entire capital, so that the whole world knows this marriage will make the Long family lose all their face.
Just based on you ants. You dare to spout such arrogant nonsense here.
Wei Sanliang. This kid has some skills. Don't worry, with me here. He won't be able to stir up any trouble. He was beaten half to death by me before. He must have been healed by this old man. Today, I will send him to his grave directly. Young Master Zhao, just watch the show from the sidelines. Good, I leave it to you.
Very well. Please.
Wei Sanliang. Hey, Wei Sanliang. Wei Sanliang. Qin Yang, I will definitely make you pay the price.
Did I allow you to leave?
Kid. I am a young master of the Zhao family. If you dare to provoke me, do you believe I can ensure you won't see the sun tomorrow?
Even facing death, you still spout arrogance. I want to kill you today. And even if there were 100 Zhao families, they could not protect you.
You
hurt Elder Lin today. And want to seize the Chinese medicine hall. You must kowtow to Elder Lin 100 times, and then I will let you go.
Really? That is great. Wei Sanliang, are you playing dead? Listen to me. Make me kowtow. Keep dreaming. It has always been others kowtowing to me. Stop talking nonsense and kowtow now. Kowtow, kowtow, keep kowtowing.
With sufficient spiritual energy, Mother's condition can also improve significantly.
Brother, lately at the Qiangxi workshop. It seems they have a new owner.
Is everything going smoothly?
That owner acquired the Qiangxi workshop, and suddenly appointed me as the workshop head.
Isn't that a good thing?
I am the youngest one in the workshop, and no one believes in me at all.
That is simple. Go to the drunken Immortal Pavilion and host a banquet for those key subordinates to win over their hearts.
That is a good idea. Brother, could you pretend to be my fiancé when the time comes?
I am your brother.
The film was translated and narrated
There's a young master
by
from the Zhang
Media.
family. Keeps pestering me. I just wanted to have you pose as my fiancé.
Fine, since you are my sister. A rare opportunity has appeared. Within this courtyard, I have laid down a formation. You must not wander out, so as to avoid Chen Xingju coming here to cause trouble.
Understood.
You should keep watch here as well.
Halt, which faction are you from? To dare enter this place so casually.
I belong to no faction.
Then how are you qualified to be here? This isn't a normal time. Everyone who comes to this black market now is a prominent figure of high status. You nameless nobody. Get lost.
Your eyes are blinded by prejudice. I still have money.
Everyone in here is a wealthy noble. Every single item is worth 1,000 taels. You are a mere commoner. Beneath their notice, understand?
Then I can rest easy, it seems there is nothing of value here.
What arrogant nonsense. If you have no invitation, get out.
In this mortal world, there is nothing that can make me leave.
If you do not leave now, do not blame me for being ruthless. I am a Dark Realm martial artist. In an instant, I will twist your head off.
A mere Dark Realm martial artists. I could kill you with ease.
Good, you dare spout such arrogance. You are courting death. Stop. Stop it, stop it. Boss Hong. Brother who? I know this young brother. He is backed by the Long family. He is Long Zhao's son-in-law. And a cultivator at that. What? Long family son-in-law. And a cultivator? Why didn't you say so earlier? I nearly.
So can I now enter?
Please, please enter.
Boss Hong, what is sold in this black market?
Naturally, this black market sells things that cannot see the light of day, and they are all very expensive. Welcome, everyone, to the underground auction. This is the first auction item. It is a martial cultivation prescription, released by the Chinese Medicine Hall. Martial practitioners can soak in this medicine after training to consolidate their internal power. This medicine is amazing. This underground auction really has some strength. This medicine is now being hyped to an extremely high price. They are actually able to get
Such a random, scribbled prescription to be worth this much.
This was collected by our auction house from various channels. It's not one bag, nor 2 bags, but a full 5 bags. The starting bid is only 5,000 taels.
What a ripoff. How could anyone buy it at such a high price?
6,000 taels. 7,000 taels. 7,500 taels.
No, do these people have so much money that they have nowhere to spend it?
10,000 taels. 10,000 taels once. 10,000 taels twice. 10,000 3 times. Done. Congratulations, Boss Hong. You have purchased this medicine.
Boss Hong, why would you buy something so expensive?
It's only 10,000. I only need to flip it once, and I'll make another
The film
10,000.
was translated and narrated by Media.
They say this is a spirit fungus formed from the remains of a powerful cultivator. The starting bid is 5,000.
This is the item that the compass indicated.
Hasn't this thing been sold several times already? Why has it been brought out again?
5,000.
We have a bid. Is anyone else going to follow? 5,500.
8,000.
10,000.
It seems there are those who know their goods here. 15,000.
16,000. Young friend, I have the Fenji insect behind me. Could you give me some face?
The Feng insect is not worthy of my face. 17,000.
This gentleman has offered the sky-high price of 17,000. 18,000. Our sect master said, no matter what, we must take this back.
Fine, then I'll round it up. 100,000.
100,000. Any higher bids? 1, 2, 3. You are courting disaster. I'm afraid you won't live long enough to take it back. Congratulations to this gentleman. You have purchased the jade spirit fungus for 100,000. This woman is named Su Chaokio. She was originally a concubine, purchased by young master Zhao Qingyun. However, she seduced the elder Zhao and was expelled from the Zhao family. This auction should never have allowed such a cheap woman on stage. But out of consideration for appearances, elder Zhao could not refuse Su Chaokio.
Qin Yang. Can you buy me? I'll even be your concubine.
Sukiyaokia, didn't you say that you could rely on your beauty to attract the powerful? Now is the time to show your charm.
Qin Yang, how could you bear to see me sold off?
So what if you are sold? What has that to do with me?
This girl is quite attractive. If it's cheap, buying her as a concubine wouldn't be bad. What's the starting bid? This woman is light-fingered. She stole silver notes from the Zhao family. Elder Zhao hasn't set a price. Everyone is free to bid. Buy her. Just consider it a favor to Elder Zhao. Light-fingered. No. Who would want her? Right?
Qin Yang, there are no bids now. This is your chance.
My chance to buy you as a concubine, or to buy a servant for the house.
Qin Yang, as long as you buy me, I will definitely tend to household matters properly. I won't seduce your father. And I won't steal silver notes again.
Sukiyaokia, when the Qin family took you in back then, we already gave you your chance. To think that you were such a money-grubbing ingrate.
5 copper coins. Congratulations to this customer. You've purchased this woman. You'd take a woman like her? Old Liu from the edge of the village needs a wife for his foolish son. He pays 6 copper coins. I bought her for 5. I'll play with her for a few days, then hand her over to old Liu. I'll still make a copper coin in profit. You really are something.
Qin Yang, save me. Qin Yang, save me.
Save you? I'm not killing you, which is mercy enough.
Stop. Stop. If you want to live, hand over the spirit fungus.
Please, sirs, have mercy. Just let us leave.
You're quite wealthy, kid, to spend 100,000 taels so easily. How about this? You hand over the remains and all the money you have, and I'll let you go.
It seems we can't reach an agreement. In that case, I'm afraid I have no choice but to finish you all off.
How arrogant. Do you realize that I am backed by the dreaded Fenji insect? You, with your scrawny limbs, dare to challenge us?
Even if your entire Feng sect came out in force,
The film was translated
Qin Yang,
and narrated
could wipe you
by
all out with ease.
media.
You death-defying fools. Attack. Cut out his tongue. Let's see if he's still so arrogant.
Ever since I fused with the Divine Stone, I'm not even sure what my cultivation realm is now. Luckily, I managed to control my strength.
What happened to you all? What methods did you use?
Can you get lost now?
Not bad, kid. You have some tricks up your sleeve. Just wait until our sect leader comes to deal with you. We'll show you the true power of our Fenjian sect. I'm telling you. But I've heard of the Fenjian sect. It's a massive organization. Their leader, Lin, is a peak stage dark realm martial artist. Maybe you should just hand over the money and the treasure.
Who is so bold? How dare anyone seize what the Fengyun sect has set its sights on? And to dare lay a hand on my men? You truly are courting death. Do you not know that half of the capital must abide by the rules of my Fengyun sect?
It was I who injured your pathetic underlings.
You're Qin Yang?
How did you know?
I have, of course, heard of your reputation, Qin Yang. Now hand over the remains, and I will pay you the auction price.
Sect leader, their asking price is too high. We don't have that much money.
Shut up. My Fengyun sect is powerful and wealthy. How could we possibly lack the funds for a single herb?
He demanded 100,000 taels.
Can we pay in installments?
This remain is useful to me. It is useful to me. I cannot give it to you.
You should leave at once.
Young Master Qin, I will not keep you any longer.
Qin Yang, I know you are a cultivator. But today, I must take this severed limb.
How do you know about my background? So, you are a grandmother. Weak cultivation. Have you eaten?
What? Your physical body, it actually has such strength.
I thought you were quite strong. It felt like nothing more than a tickle.
What kind of monster are you?
Let me show you what real power is.
A person who has been reborn is truly formidable.
Who are you? How do you know about my background?
I am just like you. I'm also not from this world. I came to this world for the purpose of retrieving this severed limb. Let us keep to ourselves and not interfere with one another.
What is this severed limb?
The hand of a heavenly zombie.
A heavenly zombie?
When the heavenly zombie died, it was supposed to be kept by the Grandmaster Guardian, Lu Yuan. But he was killed by Chun Xingju. Before taking the heavenly zombie away, Chun Xingju had already used the blood of the heavenly zombie to refine the commoners, allowing his own cultivation to reach the Dao integration stage.
My mother was harmed by this poison of the heavenly zombie. So all of this was caused by your oversight, and that led to this.
I've been in this world for 13 years, and I have only just reached the Grandmaster realm. If you hand over this severed limb, I will be able to return. Please do me this favor.
This severed limb is very important to me. By refining this hand of the heavenly zombie, I can improve my cultivation. If I am to give it to you, you must offer me something of equal value in return.
The film was translated and narrated by
If it allows me to
media.
return, I suppose giving my first time to you is not entirely out of the question.
What are you thinking about? By the way, do you have Danshan Immortal Herb and Quan Mu Divine Flower? These two medicinal herbs, if you have them, I can use them to trade with you.
Over these years, I've managed to collect the Quan Mu Divine Flower, this type of herb.
Well, it is better than nothing.
By the way, that Danshan Immortal Herb, Chen Xingju is currently cultivating it.
Thank you for telling me. By the way, as someone from another world, are you also unable to use your magic power?
That is correct. That is why I've been labeled with the title of Grandmaster. And if I wish to return to my own world, I can only wait for the day of the Zhongyuan festival, when the yang energy is at its weakest, to smuggle my soul back.
King Yi, this is a little gift I've prepared for you. I hope you'll accept it.
It looks like a fine piece. It must have been expensive, right? I can't accept this.
It wasn't that much besides. I picked it up at the black market auction, in the territory of the Fenjian sect. It only cost about 3,000 taels. I've heard of that auction. Only famous martial practitioners like Brother Hu are even allowed to be screened for entry, and the attendees are all high-ranking officials. I never expected that you, Zheng Jing, would be qualified to get in. It's nothing, really, it's nothing. Don't forget, my family runs the trading firms. Even the sect master of the Fenjian sect has to show me some respect.
Young Master Zhang is truly outstanding, unlike Qin Yang, who is just a piece of trash from the countryside.
Who said that? I prepared a gift this time too.
Qin Yang, are you out of your mind? You brought an identical one. Where did you get such a piece of junk? Qin Yang, that guy, trying to fake it. And he happened to run into Zheng Jing's genuine article. It's laughable.
Zheng Jing, you said you went to the Fenjian sect's underground black market. How come I never saw you there?
You poor bumpkin from the sticks. Don't think you can fool me. I obviously went to the auction. A couple of days ago, there was even a mysterious patron who bought most of the treasures and finally dropped 100,000 taels to buy the remains of a cultivator.
Since Zheng Jing knows so much, he must have been one of the auction staff members. As for Qin Yang, I think he's just bragging to save face.
Exactly.
The person who spent 100,000 taels to buy those remains was me.
You spent 100,000 taels? A poor guy like you could never cough up 100,000 taels. Even my father probably couldn't come up with 100,000 taels.
Zheng Jing, this jade of yours is fake. Just has a tough exterior. In reality, it's just stone dust glued together. My piece of jade is the natural one.
Impossible. Qin Yang, what are you doing?
The
I'm
film
warning
was
you.
Translated
If you
and
dare to break it,
narrated by M.
I'll make you
Media.
pay with your life.
Fine, then I'll demonstrate it for you to see. Zheng Jing. This piece of jade only focuses on surface appearance, while ignoring the quality of the material itself.
This must be the work of the auction organizers. When I go back, I'll go to my father and have them dealt with. I'll have them all killed.
Exactly. What kind of terms did Zheng Jing agree to? How could he possibly bring a fake as a gift? He must have been deceived. Excuse me, everyone. I need to use the restroom. That spirit wine from earlier has given me a bit of a stomachache.
Little sister, do you like this gift?
As long as it came from you. I love it.
What's wrong, Jia Fang?
I'm fine. It's just that, while I was downstairs earlier, I ran into some unsavory hoodlums who were getting handsy with me.
The fake stone from before was exposed by Qin Yang, and I lost face. If I could deal with these thugs now, it would surely make Qin Yi look at me with admiration. These thugs are too arrogant. How dare they bully a friend of mine, Zheng Jing? If I run into them, I'll make sure they pay.
Thank you, young Master Zhang. But please, it's better not to get into a conflict with them.
You're right. I was being impulsive again. Then this time, I'll be merciful and let them go. Where is that girl? Named Jia Feng.
Young Master Zhang? That's the one who molested me. You must stand up for me.
This person looks like he isn't someone to be trifled with. I shouldn't provoke him. I'll use my family background to get him to leave. Brother, I am the son of the president of the Chanyan firm, Zhang Jing. These are all my dear friends. Do you think you could? I am an expert of the dark realm. From the Fenjian sect. Known in the underworld as Master Hu. Who do you think you are? Trying to tell me what to do? So you are Master Hu. Actually, I have a bit of a connection with the sect leader of the Fenjian sect. Do you think you could just let this matter slide?
How could you let it slide? Zhang Jing, you must stand up for me.
That's right, Zhang Jing. Teach him a harsh lesson. Shut up, all of you. What kind of good-for-nothing are you? To claim you have a connection with our sect leader? If it were before, I would have slapped you to death already. However, I have other business to attend to today. Take these two girls with you. Stop. Old man. Stop meddling. This slap was so fast. Who exactly are you? I didn't throw that slap.
I did.
Immortal Qin Yang.
Qin Yi is my sister. And my dear friend. How dare you covet her?
I'm lowly scum. I'm lowly scum.
Call your boss, Lin Zhaoking, here.
Isn't Qing Yang from the countryside? How could he know, the boss of the Feng insect? And be able to slap Master Hu with such supernatural speed?
It seems this Qin Yang is not as simple as we thought.
I failed to discipline my subordinates, causing trouble for Immortal Qin.
That man intends to take my friend Qin Yi away. Tell me, what do you think should be done?
Sect Master, please spare me.
You ignorant fool. Master Qin is a cultivator of supreme attainment, far beyond my own. Do you really think you can afford to offend him, you scoundrel? This palm strike shall serve as your punishment. Get out of here!
Yes, I'm leaving.
Zhaoking. This man, Zhang Jing, claims to know you.
Who is Zhang Jing? I've never heard of him.
Greetings, Sect Master Lin. It was just my own vanity at work. And I let my tongue slip.
A slip of the tongue? According to the rules of the martial world, having your tongue cut out should settle it.
You cannot cut out my tongue. I am the son of the president of the Chanyan firm. If you dare lay a finger on me, my father will certainly not let you get away with it.
Daring to threaten me?
Wait. Didn't he keep saying that his father was his backing? Send someone to bring his father here.
You know my father?
I truly underestimated Qin Yang before. Not only does Sectmaster Lin treat him with such respect, but he can even summon Zhang Ming.
That is not necessarily true. Master Zhang, the head of the Chanyan firm, what kind of status does he hold? He is a man of great importance, occupied with affairs all day long. My apologies, everyone, my good-for-nothing brat has caused you trouble again. Father, you finally arrived. This sect master of the Fenjian sect actually wants to deal with me. And this Qin Yang. I've long found him to be an eyesore. Quickly, send people to take care of them. Chop them up and feed them to the dogs. You scoundrel. Kneel down and apologize immediately. Why should I, even if I were in the wrong? I would absolutely never kneel to a commoner like him. Our Chanyan firm has the backing of the Long family. Who do we have to fear?
The backing of the Long family? So Zhang Jing's background is that deep?
Deep doesn't even cover it. Long Zhao of the Long family is a grandmaster. Zhang Jing certainly has the capital to be arrogant. You unfilial son, are you trying to be the death of me? Look closely, this is the Long family son-in-law. What? He is not.
Ming, your son, has insulted me in public, and even harassed my sister. Tell me, how should this be handled?
I will break his 2 legs right now. I only hope Master Qin will spare his life.
Very well. Do as you said.
Father, I was wrong, father. You unfilial son. Many thanks to Master Qin for sparing his life. I will take this disgraceful wretch away at once.
Qinyang, you've been sitting here all night. Eat something. This is porridge I made myself.
I am a cultivator. Once I have reached the state of fasting, I no longer need to eat.
Very well.
Don't go yet. I never said I wouldn't eat it.
Hurry and taste it.
The taste isn't bad, you've worked hard. Another treasure has emerged. I must head out for a while. You stay here and keep watch.
Grandpa, among the newly arrived medicinal herbs, there is a herb with a strange shape. I don't recognize it.
If even you don't recognize it, it must be a rare treasure indeed. Grandpa has never seen this herb either. Let me check my medical texts to compare it.
Old Lin. Long time no see.
Zhao Qingyun, why are you here again?
Naturally, I am here to fulfill my promise. To take the Chinese medicine hall and Lin Yurong, and claim them for myself.
Are you not afraid of Qin Yang punishing you again?
I was afraid before, but now? He is nothing but trash. You old fossil. Your internal energy is surprisingly profound.
Your injuries have also healed quickly.
Zhao Qingyun, you hurry.
You're wrong.
Let go.
Come and have some fun with this young master. You woman. You dare bite me? To be favored by this young master is your good fortune, Lin
The
Yurong.
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Jia Qingyun, I spared your life that day, and you still dare to come here and stir up trouble?
Qin Yang, you've ruined my good time again.
Brother Qin Yang, I'm so scared.
Don't worry, I am here. I won't let him bully you.
Qin Yang, I know you are a cultivator. But today, I have come prepared.
In heaven or on earth, no matter who they are, I, Qin Yang, can defeat them all.
You really are a frog at the bottom of a well. Don't think that just because you have a little cultivation, you can do whatever you want. Today, I have invited the patriarch of the Chen family. With your meager skills, you are no more than an ant.
So it's Chen Xingju. I was wondering who it was. Just a worthless old doust. Send him over. And I will cut him down.
Once Patriarch Chen Xingju strikes, the heavens and earth will change color. An ant like you can be snuffed out by him with a flick of his finger.
Wait until I use my sword energy to cleave his body in two. And you won't feel that way anymore.
So this Chinese medicine hall is under your protection, Qin Yang?
Chen Xingju, you actually broke your seclusion early. Are you in such a hurry to meet your end?
I gained an opportunity and broke through early. And I can still kill you? Meeting your end early is actually a good thing. It saves me the trouble later. How is this possible? I have already broken through to the tribulation realm. Why can I still not defeat you?
Your realm is only consolidated. At a mediocre level, your 300 years of cultivation seems truly laughable to me.
Wei Sanliang, if you aren't dead yet, hurry up and take Zhao Qingyun and leave. Qin Yang's strength has already exceeded my estimations.
Since that is the case, we will go to the Martial Arts Association to find reinforcements. Run.
Chen Xingju, where is your fan? If you were to bring that fan over, we could still have a real fight.
My fan has its own purpose.
Fine. Then you shall die. Nameless sword technique. Cutting wind. You actually used a puppet body.
Thank you, Brother Chen Yang. Otherwise, we would have been in real trouble this time.
Think nothing of it. I was consulting my compass today and discovered a significant opportunity. So I came to take a look.
Master Chen, if you have a need for it, please, feel free to take it.
Year on, withdraw 10,000 taels from the herb account and give it to your grandfather.
10,000 taels? This herb was not expensive to acquire.
This is a celestial herb, and it is extremely precious to me. I will send you a prescription as a token of my gratitude. Something is wrong.
What is it?
This celestial herb has been artificially ripened. Chen Xingju wants to lure me away.
What?
The Patriarch has gathered clues indicating that Qin Yang's mother and sister should be on this mountain.
To think that Qin Yang is actually here and has set up a barrier.
What should we do now, Patriarch?
Let me break this barrier. By the mandate of the law, disperse. What a formidable array. Even with my cultivation and this divine weapon, I still cannot break it.
Patriarch, this nameless sword has already been controlled. Should we continue up the mountain?
This barrier is quite sturdy and cannot be opened for now. But since this sword is Qin Yang's weapon, as long as we refine it, Qin Yang's strength will inevitably be greatly diminished. Let's go.
Mother, Yingying, are you both alright?
We're fine. But your sword flew off. And hasn't returned yet.
The film was translated and
So Chen
narrated
Xingju
by M Media.
was targeting my weapon.
Yesterday, a school teacher delivered a bill and said some strange things.
A school teacher? In this place of mine, without my permission, no one should be able to enter. What kind of bill is this?
It's from the Kangxi workshop, a bill for purchasing needles and thread. That person seemed to be called Master Song.
It seems this Master Song is no simple man. What did Master Song say?
He told you to let go of your obsessions.
If I were to let go of my obsessions, how would I ever uncover the truth of this world? Long Yue did not die in vain, and there is still my family.
This nameless sword was destroyed by my divine weapon.
The Patriarch is mighty. Qin Yang is surely dead now.
It's a pity that I couldn't bring it back. The blood of Qin Yang's mother. All the blood of the heavenly zombies has been recovered. My current cultivation is still just a little bit away from the peak of the tribulation stage.
Patriarch, in this martial arts association, there are many experts.
Isn't that too much trouble?
Patriarch, you.
Have arrived.
Come man, meet your death, Chen Xingju.
Actually, I didn't have to come, but the secrets you hold are too tempting to me. You clearly cannot use spiritual energy, yet you have managed to cultivate such a powerful physical body.
You are not worthy of knowing.
I once caught a glimpse of heavenly secrets and obtained the heavenly demon record. By killing, I can grow stronger. But I have always been cautious and never made a mistake.
Is the one who came today your true form?
Indeed, the powerful individuals here have all been wiped out by me. That is, until you, Qin Yang, died and were resurrected. However, while you are Qin Yang, you also seem to be someone else. Who exactly are you?
Chen Xingju, my secrets are far more numerous than you imagine. Whether I am Qin Yang or not is of no consequence.
When I peered into the heavenly Tao, I discovered there were two people capable of killing me. Aside from Liu Yuan, the other one is you, Qin Yang. That is why I had my grand disciple, Chen Yonglian, eliminate you. You must have encountered a great opportunity. Why not surrender your opportunity entirely, and then cripple your own Danshin? I will spare your life.
How ridiculous. Do you truly believe that you can defeat me?
Your sword has already been broken by me, and I have reached the peak of the tribulation realm. To call me a semi-immortal would be no exaggeration. In the mortal world, I am the strongest. Unless you, Qin Yang, are an immortal descended to Earth.
Although I am not an immortal, I can still kill you.
If you can kill me, my opportunity shall be yours.
Very well.
So strong, but without that divine artifact of yours, you cannot harm me.
Truly powerful immortal artifacts are not forged from mere materials, but from the great Tao itself. Sword, come. Everything in this mortal world can be destroyed. But I, Qin Yang, practice the Tao of Wu Wei. As long as my Tao remains, I can forge an immortal artifact once more. Nameless Sword Manual. First form. Cutting wind.
Why? I have already reached the peak of the tribulation realm. Why am I still unable to defeat you?
Hand over the Danshin Immortal Herb, and I will tell you.
You actually knew I possessed the Danshin Immortal Herb as my trump card. Indeed, it is best not to prolong this battle. This is the divine pill refined from the Danshin Immortal Herb. There's only one such pill in the mortal world. I, the Taoist, shall now ascend to immortality. Qin Yang, you can stay in the mortal world alone.
Do you think you can escape?
The film was translated and narrated by M.
Master San,
Stop pursuing.
you are Chen Xingju's accomplice.
I am the guardian of the heavenly Tao in this realm. The three realms have their order, and the heavenly Tao cannot be defied. What is fated will come to pass regardless.
Qin Yang, to think you could kill me, Chen Xingzhou, you are still too naive.
Is that so?
Who goes there, daring to trespass in my manor?
You will know once you are dead. I am Qin Yang.
This?
But Chen Xingju has the Danshin Immortal Herb within him. I cannot allow my mother to suffer for generations from the poison of heavenly zombie.
I understand how you feel.
It is my mother who is being tormented. What could you possibly understand?
She is my mother too.
What nonsense are you spouting? Nameless Sword Technique, first form.
Nameless sword technique, first form, cutting wind.
Cutting wind. How are you?
I am you. I am also Qin Yang.
Don't think you can deceive me. I am who I am. You are who you are. You are not Qin Yang. And I am not Qin Yang either. But I must save my mother. Protect my family well.
The heavenly Tao cannot be changed. You cannot save mother either. Let go of the obsession in your heart.
What if I refuse to let go?
Then I shall help you let go. Until we perish together.
No. This heavenly Tao can be changed.
I was once as ruthless as you. Yet it only brought more pain. I hid in the Changxi workshop, hoping for a chance to go back and see my surviving family. That alone would satisfy me.
Since you are me, then I will tell you this. You cannot stop me.
It is ordained by destiny. It cannot be wrong. I said we are evenly matched. And we are evenly matched. Make your move.
Nameless sword technique, third form.
Nameless sword technique, third form.
Immortal execution.
Immortal execution.
One move remains.
What is happening?
Even if you are the future me, so what? In this life, I must keep my family safe and protect all that is beautiful in this world.
Absurd. Could it be that the heavenly Tao can truly be changed? Since that is the case, I will lend you a hand. Let us welcome the final tribulation. Fusion, sacrifice.
This. Such powerful strength. You are the one who will die. Why are you impersonating me? I want you to pay with your life for Long Yue.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Stop. This is the best chance to save Mother.
Mother. Tell me everything you know.
This is a divine stone refined from the three realms. The three parallel dimensions were originally just one. When you obtained the first divine stone, the dimension split, and I was born. And when you continuously infused the stone with spiritual energy, a third dimension was created. And with it, it also produced that wretch, Mr. Song. He can only rely on the divine stone to travel through time constantly, enduring endless suffering. And I am the obsession born of your emotions. In your pursuit of cultivation, you forgot your family, you forgot everything. And my only desire is to save my family, to save my deceased parents and younger sister. We are all born from your weakness and your obsessions.
I once sought the path of cultivation, forgetting familial affection and extinguishing my humanity, until Long Yue died for me. And Su Qiaoqiao betrayed me and left. That was when I awakened. Until now, after my rebirth, I have come to realize, if a person becomes a creature devoid of flesh and blood, devoid of familial affection, devoid of emotion, and devoid of character, then what meaning is there in living? And for what did Long Yue and Su Qiaoqiao exist?
If Long Yue had not died, and Su Qiaoqiao had not betrayed you, when would you have ever felt the suffering of the human world and awakened your final shred of emotion? I have long since explained everything to Qiaoqiao, the feelings these two women held for you. It is time you repay them, is it not?
I understand now.
In this world, only love and familial affection are the true great path. We have all attained full merit.
My son, you have returned.
Mother, father,
Brother,
sister,
I had such a long dream.
You have returned, my son.
Mother feels much better now. Heartless man.
Heartless man.
this is the true great path of the human world.